Hey guys, I was just back with another episode. I am finally getting back to my bug out vehicle stuff and getting ready to go out tomorrow, maybe do some scouting for hunting. A friend of mine was getting ready to go deer hunting, so I thought I'd join him. But as you can see, she's pretty much lock, stock, ready to rock. I have tons of stuff that I've been working on over the year for this thing. I've got every little cubby and every little thing accounted for. She's not vacuumed out and clean, but that's what I'm going to do tomorrow before I head out. But she just has everything she needs, including a fight knife and an entrenchment tool. And back here in the survival gear situation, we got this worked out a lot better. That's the, it's like a multi-purpose. It plugs into the cigarette lighter. Checked on the fire extinguisher, it's good to go. We've got firewood, which is in that thing right there, and it's sitting on top of a BioLite stove and a BioLite grill. We've got our camp kit, which was in the other video. That is a roadside assistance kit where I can just quickly grab it behind the helmet there. We've got the gun bag for when we're shooting. You know, I like to keep my guns maintained well. The CRV's table is always these things. These are cool. They're fold out claws in case we get stuck in the mud. And the Sport Cat heater back there, which I gotta say, Remington Sport Cat, excellent heater. I took that on the snow goose hunt, and it saved my butt the second day when it was really cold and I had bad circulation in my bad legs. So that always is a good thing to have with you. The winch is lock stocked, ready to rock. Have a solar charger in here, a sleeping bag, a tent. Blind, it's like a camouflage or military netting. We have 4 or 5 extra gallons of fuel, tackle and everything in the toolbox up front. Radio's been fixed with a brand new high power mic. That's pretty cool. And back around here I just keep garbage and stuff in that back pouch. I haven't really thought of a use for it yet with all the gear I keep in the truck, like a medical bag and all that. So there's actually 3 camps in that thing altogether. One, if you could just grab one of the, well, I'll show you. Turned the day pack into a real honest-to-God bug out bag with all the tools and what have you necessary. It's got tarp, it's got everything you need, a blanket, cooking systems, fuel, little medicine in case you get hay fever or whatnot in the field. But this is the one we're going to be doing tonight. Now, give you a quick flash of it here. That's not my only bug out vehicle. We do have a Beamer here that is kept very stealthy as an urban bug out vehicle. It is all-wheel drive. We keep special tires on it. It's kept tip-top. It's always got gas in it. It's got bug out bags in it. It's got a plethora of little stuff all its own, but it's very stealthy. Even if you were looking inside it, you wouldn't raise suspicion. Up underneath the floorboards and stuff is where the survival gear is. But this, I don't know. We're looking at maybe another one, and be honest with you, I'm kind of enthused and I'm kind of not, because after I got into this thing and actually looked it inside and out, it's quite unusual. This is I believe it's a 2016 Mustang, and it's just wacky. So I'm going to pause this here and I'm going to get in, we're going to go for a test ride and we're going to see what we think. Okay, so here we are, 2016 Mustang. First thing I figured out, it's one of these push button dealios. Now, here is my first impression of the vehicle. It looks like a Hyundai. It feels like a Hyundai. This is all Japanese inspired. This reminds me of a Nismo 350Z. It's exactly what we're dealing with. 350Z. We do have a Triptronic transmission shifter, which I'm going to be doing this one-handed, so I'm not going to try that right off the bat. We've got this. Now, here's my rant on Fords these days. Everything from the turn signals, which you can see they're funky ass 2-mode turn signals or 3-mode turn signals or some shit. I don't even know. And another thing is, you can barely in these cars get the radio on without going through like a frustrating Wi-Fi menu series of endless menus that is frankly gonna get somebody killed. You guys might know that I was a victim of a very bad car accident, and still struggling to get my legs back into the condition they were. Unfortunately, they're never gonna get there again. But putting this in a car is definitely not going to help anybody. So let's go ahead and have a look start here. Ooh, pretty. The ponies, the ponies. Okay, yeah, so it's, well, at least it's got manual dials for the audio. So it's kind of like a smartphone situation. It's like tap, but hold to start, I guess. Okay. This could be a problem. You see, people. Come on, baby. Well, if the damn engine would start. Maybe it's got something to do with the keys. Let's have a look here. Nope, says double, says 2X to start it out, to turn her over. But that's not what's going on. Well, isn't this funny? Leon can't even get a friggin' Mustang started. There we go. Lord have mercy. That was unnecessary, really. I mean, that was just unnecessary. Alrighty. Well, if we can find the headlamps here, we'll turn her on. Okay. Alright, headlamps, nice and bright. We're in action. Let's go. Now, this particular car has the EcoBoost, which I don't know. I don't even know how many gears it has. I know that it has more than 6. If it's 6 or more, definitely, because it has very short. Okay, yeah, that's good low-end pickup. It's just like I don't know how many liters it is, but it's just a turbocharged 4-cylinder is all it's in the thing, and it feels it. It feels like it's light. The car itself, the body feels nice and heavy. Okay, the brake's pretty good. Let's get Woo! Okay. It does have a little bit of a kick. Not bad, not bad. I have reports, though, that it does not get the same gas mileage that even the 300 horsepower V6 gets, which the 300 horsepower V6 gets about 30 miles a gallon, 29.9, something like that. And this thing is barely making 24. So I don't know. We're about to see what the difference is, if the EcoBoost is better. I know that they are giving Special Forces Rangers Ford Escapes now. Okay, let's have a look. See here. Now, if this is an interesting thing right here. Okay, now the stability control's off. So. Okay, yeah, it's got some pickup. Little bit of understeer. Oh, that was wimpy. Oh, did you hear that little precious little thing just wee? You couldn't even hear the turbo spooling up, see? So that turbo is either a twin turbo and it's always spinning and giving you a little bit of boost because it doesn't feel like it has any soft points in the power curve. Just a slight turbo delay, and that's about it. Yeah, but okay, I'll say this right now. I'm not impressed with the handling. Not impressed at all. The Beamer kicks this thing. The Beamer M3 kicks this thing's ass. As far as handling, you can be doing 90 and slam down the brakes in the Beamer and cut the wheel to the side. A maneuver that would normally send you rolling down the pavement, and it just it'll stop and it barely even squirrels out, even a little bit. Look at them screwy turn signals. But that was the most underwhelming power curve I've ever seen on a turbo car. I mean, it's like the turbo is just compensating for it being a 4-cylinder. It's at low speeds and mid-range. It's got some bite to it, but did you see, you know, when I floored it all the way and let it go, the motor sounded like... Okay, well, here's my thoughts on this vehicle, folks. It's very pretty. Let's turn the traction control back on. It's pretty. It looks like a Hyundai. It looks like it was inspired by a Japanese car, and I believe it was. That seems to be what everybody in the automotive industry is doing these days. Is monkey see, monkey do. Well, it's working for Honda, and you know, in Japan, let's go ahead and do exactly what they're doing. Let's buy their cars and take them apart and find out what they did and build them back up and do it exactly like they do, because that's what people are buying over American cars, which have a, you know, they do kind of have a reputation as not being incredibly reliable. A lot of them have a reputation as not being incredibly fuel efficient, and that still remains true, you know, to a degree to this day. But this little motor, oh, listen to that! Oh goodness! See, the Mustang is like my favorite classic car, and always has been one of my favorite cars. But when they were like, "Yeah, we can get you in a Mustang for this," you know, and just drive around, and I mean that is. Oh my goodness! That you can't even call that a Mustang. That's more like a Pinto. I'm just being real, folks. I'm just being real. But it's definitely computerized to the teeth. Everything in it just responds to you. Like when you get back into it, the radio and everything comes on. So yeah, it's an unusual thing. And like you're like, oh, I don't want to walk away from the car. You know, well, no, actually, that's not even the in power button. Well, isn't that something? Yeah, now the headlights just kicked out. Now watch this. Okay. There is a Mustang light on the ground. So this thing, you know, being honest with you, all it really is a lot of glitz and wheels and, you know, Mustang. You know, that's it, and that's the new Mustang in a nutshell right there. Mustang's on the ground. So I hate to say it, Ford, you didn't make the cut. We're definitely not going to use this as the urban bug-out vehicle. We're going to stick to something a little more carbureted, something a little more reliable, something with a little more horsepower. So that's my review of the brand new 4-cylinder turbo Mustang. Thanks for watching, and always remember, there's a wealth around you.